Hey guys, it's Gold, and I'm back with my third team for my NU versus OU series. The first Pokemon on this team is Optimus Primeape with Choice Scarf. He's got Defiant over Vital Spirit. Because I don't need Vital Spirit on this team, I'll explain why. And he gets a +2 attack boost for things like Sticky Web or Defog. Next, I've got Frank the Volibee. I wanted to use a Mandibuzz, which was NU in 5th gen, but because it's OU in 6th gen, I felt it wasn't really in the spirit of the series, so I went with Volibee. And he's got Overcoat, which is one of the reasons I don't need Vital Spirit, is because Overcoat protects it from powder moves, such as Sleep, Powder, and Spore. It's a physically defensive set with some special defensive investment. It's got Defog, Toxic, Roost, and Foul Play. Next, I've got Hank the Piloswine. It's almost the same, except with Life Orb for a little extra damage, and Stealth Rocks. Then I've got Caesar the Bastiodon, with Leftovers and Sturdy. It's got Metal Burst, which does 1.5 times the damage it takes, plus Stealth Rocks, Roar, and Toxic. Then I've got Cruella de Vil. It's a Vileplume with Black Sludge, Effect Spore. It's specially defensive with Giga Drain, Aromatherapy, Sludge Bomb, and Moonlight. Finally, I've got Bolt. It's got Power Herb with Unburden. If I use Phantom Force, it uses up the Power Herb, which gives me my Unburden boost, so I have my 120 base speed, which then boosts Acrobatics to 110 base power, with plus Stab. And at that kind of speed, I can use Destiny Bone and Disable pretty effectively. So let's see how I do against OU. Alright. He's got a pretty scary team. He just immediately starts the timer. Good luck. I need to watch out for this thing setting up. He's got a Defogger there. But, let me think. I don't really see hazards unless they're from Garchomp. So, I don't know what he's going to lead with, possibly Volcarona. Either way, I'm just going to lead with Hank. Okay, great, that worked out beautifully. I don't really want to risk anything, I'm just going to go for an Ice Shard. He's probably, if he's smart, going to switch out. Yep, Slowbro is a great switch for him. Because now I'm pressured to switch. I'm going to go into Cruella de Vil here. He tries to go for Toxic, but I'm Poison type, so that doesn't do anything. And I've got no reason not to just get up with Giga Drain. Great, that does massive damage. He has an Ice Beam. And Cruella de Vil doesn't really mind that too bad. I'm just going to go for another Giga Drain. He probably will just switch out here, but I'll get some HP back. Yep, Volcarona, not a surprise. So let me see here. This thing is such a massive threat. I'm going to go into Caesar because I do have the Roar. Yep, there's Quiver Dance. Now the question is, does he straight up attack now? Because there's no way he kills. Because if he attacks, I want to go for Metal Burst. But if he sets up again, I just want to roar it out. I'm just going to try to roar it out. Ah, made the wrong play. He gets roared into the Mandibuzz, which isn't great, but I can't just go for the Toxic. He knocks off my Leftovers. The crit didn't really matter too much. Just a little unfortunate. But it is good to get some kind of a timer on this thing. I don't see him staying in, so I was going to set up some rocks. Yep, there's the U-turn. So with the rocks up, he has to come back into Mandibuzz to defog them, which is great, because when he brings in Mandibuzz, I can just go into Primeape now. I'm just going back into Hank, because he's probably just going to set up rocks like he wanted to do that first turn. Yep, there it is. And I'm going to want to predict him to just bring in Slowbro again. So I'm just going to go straight. No, there's no point in doing that, though. I'm going to go for the Ice Shard. Yeah, he does bring in the Slowbro, but that doesn't really matter to me at this point. Last time he went for the Toxic. I'm just going to bring this thing in again. I'm predicting an Ice Beam here, but maybe not, because I've got Hank in. That would be kind of a weird play. Perhaps a Scald. It does go for the Ice Beam. Okay, predicts correctly. No problem. He might stay in, so I'm just going to Giga Drain. Nope. No reason to stay in. Alright, so I think he's going to want to get off a Defog for his Volcarona. So I'm going to go into Optimus and get +2 attack from that. Beautiful. Alright. Now, I'm trying to decide what my best attack to lock into is. A close combat will kill this thing, but use Aegis Slash to be immune to it. I'm gonna go for an Ice Punch, because it'll be super effective on this. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go for an Ice Punch. Yes, I do kill the Mandibuzz, which is big for my team. He probably just brings in Slowbro here, but Vileplume just walls it, so that's fine. And so, technically I do have the lead right now, since he's down 1 Pokemon. And he can't bring in his Garchomp to get up rocks here because I'm locked into Ice Punch. And I'm +2. You might want to try to bring in Volcarona, I guess, but I don't really see the point in that play. Aegis Slash. Well, I think he's probably just going to King Shield here. So I'm just going to go right into Frank. Oh boy, he just goes for the Swords Dance. Alright, well, I'm going to go for a Foul Play. That'll do big damage to this thing. Now he goes for the King Shield. It's okay, the minus attack doesn't actually affect Foul Play, I don't believe. Yeah, clearly it doesn't. There's a Sacred Sword, just not doing enough. Or doing just too much, I mean. What is this thing's speed? Data. Oops, misspelled that, and E. It's only 60 base speed, but that's enough to outspeed Piloswine, unfortunately, which is my only priority. I'm gonna go for a Roost here in case he does something bizarre like that. That was a horrible play on his part, which just lets me kill him off with a Foul Play now. Or he might switch, I'm not sure what he's gonna do. Nope, Shadow Sneak, that was an even worse play. Alright, so another big threat down. Made a nice play going for that Roost. Alright, I think this thing just wants to set up hazards, which is a bizarre move. I'm gonna go for a Toxic here. Yeah, I can just miss my Toxic. It's just a theme of the series, I think. I am just gonna get off the Foul Play on really whatever he wants to leave in. Oh, he misses the Dragon Rush. Alright, now I guess we're even. I think I'm just going to Roost this turn, because I'm not sure how much damage he can do to me with that. Yep, I'm glad I went for that. And I can get off a Defog here, which will make him want to put up rocks again. Maybe that evasion will make my Toxic hit more often. Just gonna go for a Roost, as he does go for the Dragon Rush. And I'm just gonna go for it one more time here. And he brings in Pinsir. Alright. Interesting. Not especially afraid of that. I can just Foul Play. Oh, he's got Stone Edge. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, I do just over half. I'm surprised this thing isn't mega. Yeah, I'm just gonna get off a roost. I hope he doesn't crit me here, which he doesn't. And one more. This turn, I'm just gonna kill it off with a foul play unless he crits me. Okay, good enough. Oh, I don't kill it this turn. That's unfortunate. I'm thinking if he's not Mega, he's most likely locked into Stone Edge. I don't know why he wouldn't be Mega. But either way, I'm just going to go into Caesar. And oh, actually, I know what he's doing. He's trying to get off Moxie before he Megas. So now I'm predicting close combat. I'm going to go into Bolt, and which I outspeed with. Or Earthquake, okay. Either way, works out for me. I can get off my Phantom Force and kill it off. Perfect. I would really love to have rocks for that Volcarona. And here it comes. I'm going to go for that big acrobatics though, that might kill it. There it is. Good job, Bolt. He's doing his job beautifully so far. And he just forfeits, but it was 6-2. He really didn't have much of a chance there. I think that was a pretty good battle, so that'll count as our first one. And I'll see you guys back for the next one.